episode number 31.
Really?
Officially. It's been like 3 months since we had an official episode, but
it's episode 31?
I think so, because the last one we did was 30, and that was on, what was that about?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think we talked, oh, Frank, I don't even know. It's been too long. Anyway, we're gonna talk about some stuff. Talk about some fitness, talking about some life stuff.
Issues.
We're
Just
going
kidding.
to, answer some questions. Well, one question that we got from a fan, and
A fan.
aka brother. Anyway, how's that bread?
It's actually really delicious.
Pretty dense.
Mega dense.
So what do we got? We got boneless, skinless chicken breast on the grill, marinated or seasoned with all-pine spice and some lemon, something other kind of seasoning.
We got green beans lathered in butter.
Smothered. Lathered? Smothered. Yeah, that's not good weird.
Make it.
Anyway, then we got some dipping sauce. We got Stubbs. Smoky mesquite. I don't know how to say that. Barbecue sauce.
Not the healthiest friendly thing.
With cucumber ranch. That's actually some
That's
best
healthy.
ranch that I've tasted. It's super good. Anyway.
And then cinnamon toast bread stuff.
Yeah, great harvest. If you guys are from Billings and in town, check out
It's pretty good.
Great Harvest breads along Poly.
But problem is I kind of run into a problem. I want to toast it, but then the cinnamon goo that's in there kind of melts.
But is that a problem?
Well, I want that. I want to eat that. I want it to go in my toaster.
Exactly. That just means it's extra gooey, which is good.
But you can't toast it then.
Totally fine.
Problems.
Also got amazing. Alright, seriously though, mango peach green tea. It's like the bomb.
This is?
Yeah.
This is mango?
I think it's like mango flavored too.
Oh, I thought it was
Mango
peach.
peach.
Should probably make more. We drink it all.
Yeah. Anyway, hope you guys are doing awesome.
You want to answer a question for us or talk about other stuff first?
Let's do a little recap of the last couple months and talk about some life stuff. You know, whatever's on mine, and then we'll get into some questions maybe later. Or whatever.
What's been on your mind? Just what's that word? Not assume, but your observation or your thoughts on the world in the last 2 months?
Yeah.
Because it's friggin' June 20, whatever it is. Everybody knows the state of the world. Everybody's freaking out about everything. Everybody's trying to...
I guess the one thing
Crazy.
that
Cray out there, man.
keep in
Stay
mind.
inside. Hide your women, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your Doritos, and hide your pre-workout. Because they're coming for you.
Yeah.
Coming for you.
No, seriously
kidding.
though.
No, they don't care about you.
The one thing that I try and keep in mind, because obviously we all know that the media is
Well,
sometimes twisted. Not all
obviously,
media, but
isn't the right word, because not obviously all people know that.
okay, not media, but like
Well, I mean, like,
people's
not
opinions.
everybody knows that.
Okay.
There's
I won't
people
assume.
out there that believe media to the core.
Okay, I'm not assuming that.
So, if
whatever.
you believe the media to the core, we're going to tell you don't. That's what he's getting at. Anyway.
Sure. But even that, I mean, that's the thing with like, because there's so many sides, right? There's so many opinions of different media platforms saying this and saying this and that and one thing and contradicting the other one, and so it's like one person says this, another person says that.
Which isn't even necessarily with what's going on with the COVID or the riots and stuff like that. That's even like as simple as
general,
a gym or a workout movement. You could Google 5 different things on one subject and get 5 different answers. Who's right?
Yeah.
Figure it out yourself. Freaking figure it out.
Figure it out. Take ownership.
But
On that level, though.
that's to say.
Finish.
Okay, go.
Okay.
You finish.
You don't know, like, it's hard to trust. It's hard to know who to trust, right? So, even if it's someone that you highly respect and maybe even know personally, like, take everything with a grain of salt. Like, throw out the bones, take the meat, and savor it, chew it, eat the good stuff. Like, let that protein sink in.
Like that chicken.
Yep. There's even no bones in it, so I don't need to worry about it. It's 100%. It's a purist. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Take the good meat, throw out the bad, sift it out, and take everything with a grain of salt. Don't just believe something on a whim. If you are going to believe something, like, make sure you research it and even firsthand experience it, maybe even, or even have a conversation with someone that has firsthand experienced it. Whether it's COVID or whether it's racism, whatever it is.
Or Greg Glassman from CrossFit. But on that note, at least if you want to speak and say your opinion on it, you should have research. I don't really care what you believe, as long as you don't share an opinion if you didn't do any research. You can believe every media person in the world if you want to. I don't really care. Just don't share an opinion about it unless you did research. Nobody cares.
Yeah, but even along that same line, like doing research, the research that you're researching, like, how do you know if that's legit and how do you know who to believe, right? So, I don't know. I feel
Going
like
back to facts. You gotta find facts and history and whatever.
facts, history, and firsthand experience.
Because our facts.
Firsthand experience, like, I think is a pretty good.
Because I think you can research and find facts on the internet if they're reliable. Like, if they've been proven, if, like, let's say so-so TV channel has been proven to be liable for the last 15 years, probably can trust it to an extent. Still with a grain of salt. But if another TV station has been unreliable for the last 15 years, probably not going to want to trust everything they say.
Right. But also, like, cross research and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, backing up to, you hear one person say this, so go check it out. If multiple people are saying the same thing, backing that story up, okay, it's reasonable that it could be trusted and
it's a
right?
witness. Yeah.
Yeah, witnessing, checking it.
If one dude is saying, "Oh no, the world is the sky is falling," doesn't mean it's true. I mean, there is that movie Chicken Little where only one dude was saying the sky was falling and it was falling. But hey, that's rare.
That's
rare,
Trump.
Rare.
Trump says it. It's legit.
Promote Trump here.
Yep. Make America great again. That's what I'm saying. 2021.
2021.
Wait, right? The next election? I don't know. I don't do politics really, but
I think it's 21.
On that note, I believe. Okay, I don't believe.
Whoa.
I believe you should vote if you want to vote. Pretty simple, but you don't want to vote. You don't want to vote. It's fine.
Well, I think you should vote. No, we're getting into voting in politics. You should vote if you have an opinion after the vote on what has happened, and you did not vote. You just shut your face. Shut your.
That's what he said.
Here's a good example. I didn't vote when Trump got put in president. I didn't vote at all. Didn't vote. I'm ashamed. But I have not put in my opinion when people were talking about politics and who's in presidency at all. Because I was like, I didn't vote. I mean, I have nothing to say on whether or not I like the president or don't like the president.
You don't like the
president? Obama.
Vote against
Obama and Trump are two different spectrums of presidency. I didn't give my opinion when Obama was in president, and I give my opinion when Trump was in president, because I didn't vote. Do I have feelings on either of them? Sure. But I didn't make them known, and, I don't like this, and I didn't like this, but I like this, and I didn't vote, so shut your mouth. Or vote. Or if you vote, then you can just say your piece.
I was gonna say something, and then I have a mouthful. So, thanks.
But you talked anyway.
I
don't need that.
Okay. Freaking America, you can take ownership of freaking country.
Because we're not in the freaking right all the time.
It's
Honestly.
the land of the free, like, for the people, by the people. Like, we are, the people is America. Government's not America. Not how it was designed and set up. So we choose. If you don't like it, get out there and vote. Protest. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. I'm not against protesting, as long as it's done peacefully.
Yeah. Stand up for something.
Oh.
TFK. That's a good one. You know the quote?
That's Matty Montgomery.
Huh?
If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything.
It's TFK's song. What? He has that lyrics in his song. Yeah.
I thought that was for today's lyrics.
Nah, dude. Well, I mean, it might be. Maybe TFK got it from them. I don't know. I should look that song up. Anyway, you don't stand for something, you might fall for anything.
Or you will fall
for anything. So,
pretty much, because you're on the casino.
Stand up for something, believe it, take ownership of it, and fight for it to the death. And if you figure out new facts or different beliefs, and that's okay. Like,
here's the thing, too.
You can be wrong. Like, I'm wrong a lot. And I changed things because, like, hey, that wasn't right at the time, you know? And I just...
Also,
anyway.
Don't get so butthurt when people say stuff on social media that you don't agree with.
Offensive. Jeez Louise.
Well, okay, so, like, as simple as... I'm trying to think. A great example. Stand for something. Have an opinion about something, because you're free to. But don't let it cause division. And something. If somebody's like, this is what I believe, and you're just like, oh my gosh, that's literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Don't let that split a wall between you guys. There's not one person in this world that agrees with everything you say anyway.
Right. Let what you believe speak for itself.
Let
if you
believe work.
Hard work pays off. If you believe something, like truly believe it, deep down in your soul and heart, like, you don't need to defend it.
Yeah.
Like, let it defend itself. Like, take Jesus, for example, in the Bible. Like, I don't need to get up on a stand and argue about whether you believe in him or not, or whether it's true. Like, Jesus can speak for himself. I don't need to try to defend him, right? So, just come and see and find out.
No, he's not saying there's not a place for that. There's at times there can be a place for that, but... Yeah.
Yeah.
I did watch a video, though. One of those guys that like goes around the street and asks people questions, and he did it in Seattle, where it's all barricaded off. And he was asking like, "Oh, what's, you know, it's all fenced off and gated, and there's patrol." And it was so funny to hear the answers, because the answers are basically what Trump has done and wanted to do. Like they say, "Oh yeah, we need to have a wall. Oh yeah, wall's a good idea. We need to have a wall around it. We need to barricade it off." Have a wall so only certain people can get in.
For their spot or from Mexico? Or what?
No, this is for in Seattle. The little, the Chaz, whatever it's called. That they are no longer part of the USA. And they have like a barricade and they have it guarded. And they're like, it's like, oh, so having a wall around your spot is a good idea. Oh yeah, it's a good idea because you only want certain people to come in now. If they're allowed to. And they have people with guns and stuff right there. And it's like, what the frick? This is, it's hypocrisy. Hypocritical. Well, they're against Trump.
Oh, they are?
Oh, yeah.
All of them are?
Oh, yeah. You ask me, they're all
Trump is racist.
Because Trump's racist, and yeah, they're all like, yeah, we're not a terrorist organization like Trump says we are, you know? And then they'll like show a clip of them beating somebody to death. And you're just like, and like vandalizing stuff, and you're like,
Wait, what clip was this? Is this random guy?
Huh? Yeah, I forget what his name is. He has a YouTube channel where he goes around where there's major events happening. Like he'll go to like LGBT or whatever thing, LG, and talk to people there and ask questions where it's like they agree with stuff that they don't agree. It's funny.
contradicting
Yeah,
what
contradicting.
you believe and what you say you believe and what you actually do.
LGBT. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, become unoffended in your heart. That's always usually helps.
An unoffended heart, yeah.
Unoffended heart.
There's nothing wrong with a good discussion and, debating back and forth. Obviously if you're in good relationship with someone, but just don't let it.
Love will win. Love will win.
Yeah, don't let it. Don't get it take to heart, and majority of people are not out to, what do you call, hurt you or make you offended. We just take what is said most times, and we may twist it and be like, oh, they meant this? I'm sure they did, And there's people out there that do mean that. Hard things against us, but I feel like for the majority of people.
But even then, you don't have to be offended by it.
Yeah, exactly. Even that. So, what does it do? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't help anything. Literally, getting offended doesn't help anything.
The no care mentality.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about the no care. I don't know if that's the right word.
I like it.
In that context, it makes sense. But you just don't care about anything.
No, you care about people, but you don't care about
what people think or say.
Pretty much anything that has to do with you could possibly get offended.
So it's in context of being offended.
So what people care or think? Yeah, I guess it would be what people care or think. I guess technically.
Yeah. I just don't know if that's a good word, but
probably not. I like it.
Because it's always good to take correction and take wisdom, consider it.
That's different.
But
when someone's that's a little different than what I'm talking
but
about.
not let it eat you out, not letting it beat you, and just control your thoughts, I guess maybe. Yeah. Don't let it keep you up at night.
Either way, friggin'. Yeah, never mind.
Water.
Sorry, different.
So, I'm gonna have a slice of bread. Freaking cut off his butt. What you did?
Yeah, I didn't eat the butt.
No.
Greg Glassman, CrossFit.
Okay.
Talking about it.
I don't really know much about it. Whatever. I don't really have.
But I wouldn't talk about the unoffended heart again type thing.
Yeah,
Giving people a benefit of doubt. Here's my thing with Greg Glassman. If you're at all familiar with Greg Glassman and what his whole deal was, he owned 100%. It's coming out the other side.
No, dude, but
look at that.
It's fine.
Look at the other side.
Oh yeah, dog. Look at that. Oh, that is some tastiness. That is what's up. What? Okay.
Greg Glassman said some offensive comments on Twitter, and then now there's a podcast that's out that somebody spoke out, an guy that used to work for CrossFit HQ, and said a bunch of things about Greg Glassman being a sexist and inappropriate and all these different things towards his employees. Here's my thing. And then shortly after, 2 days after that had happened, gyms have gone crazy and people have stopped being an affiliate with CrossFit HQ or CrossFit, and different CrossFit Games athletes have said they're not going to go to the CrossFit Games anymore until Greg Glassman is 100% sells the company and is no part of CrossFit. Here's the thing. May he who has no sin throw the first stone. That's what I'm saying. Now, am I defending Greg Glassman? Yes and no. I'm defending him in the sense of nobody's perfect for one. What he said was wrong, and if those things that he has done are true, because now we're taking one guy's opinion, one guy that used to work for CrossFit opinion, And I guess some women are starting to come out and say stuff, I think, is what I saw latest, and saying he has done these things. Here's the thing, in my opinion, it's my freaking opinion, if you're being treated poorly at a job, you leave. Simple as that. You don't stay there. If I'm being sexually offended or assaulted, I don't think it was assault. Harassed,
yeah. Probably.
I'd probably leave. I'd probably report it and then leave. I don't know what was going on there. I don't know enough to say whether or not he held him there against his will. Who knows? If he was holding him there against his will, he should go to prison. You know, that's a thing. And if he didn't, then they had the right to leave. Now, if he was saying, hey, I'll pay you more money if you don't leave, but nothing's going to change with my behavior, that's still on you. Because you still agreed to stay. Even if you got paid more. You're a moron. You know? That's my thing. It's like, people, I feel like everybody's like bailing on CrossFit so quickly when, one, it's been a week now, or 2 weeks. There still isn't that many facts out there. And nobody is perfect. Everybody has made mistakes. And to say, I want Greg Glassman out of the business 100%, he's built a company, I don't even know how long CrossFit's been around, 2008?
Yeah.
Longer than that. CrossFit itself, CrossFit Games was 2008.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's been around for a long time. Build a company, and now that you expect him to sell it because of that, I'm not condoning what he has done. I don't agree with it, but what I'm saying is like you can't expect somebody just to sell it out just because people are protesting, saying they're not going to compete, which is great, and he might sell it out, but it just doesn't seem like there's a point.
Yeah, I think what I would look for.
What are you trying to prove?
This is with anybody. I mean, like Caleb said, we all make mistakes. But it's like now that it's out there, it's like what is he gonna choose to do now? You know, does he own up to it? Do you fix and not do what you know that you keep doing? And that's really the harder change. You know, taking ownership of it and admit that you messed up and work towards changing that going forward, right? So, second chances, like, it's gonna be maybe different and a lot of healing that might have to take place, but
I'm not saying
we can move on.
Sexual harassment, racism, it should be happening at all within leadership in that kind of position, or at all from anybody. But the reality is it happened, for one. You can't change what happened. And are the people that it happened to taking ownership and being like, hey, I'm out? Why would you stay in that kind of position? If all the employees left, he would have nobody there. So either it would fall to the ground or he's going to change and go that route. And that's my opinion. To me, it doesn't make sense to just bail so quickly, so fast. But I understand that people have. I can see the hurt and pain from it and trying to protest by not being a part of it anymore so that he will sell 100% of the business. But like I said, nobody's perfect, so the next person that takes over, so they do something and everybody sees it because they're in a position where everybody will see everything. And one person won't like it, and they're going to start protesting that guy. I mean, it's endless. Look at every president that comes in. Look at the churches, the division in churches, because nobody's perfect. And if you don't agree with one thing, then, I'm going to break off to another place.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Try out a place that you can accept and you can believe 100% everything they teach.
If you're getting sexually harassed at work, or there's racism coming from the leadership, one, you just confront them, or bring the police into it, or quit. That shouldn't be something to stay around for, in my opinion. So I don't know how that was able to stay around that long, but I don't know enough about it to say anymore than that.
It's good.
Alright.
All she wrote. What else we got?
We're in our new house. You haven't seen that yet.
But
Gonna be taking a trip back to Pennsylvania in August. Going to Glacier in July. Got some trips going up. It's gonna be dope.
alright, on to the question?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a question from on Instagram.
Stauffer.
Our brother
Our
Aaron.
very own brother.
He lives in Pennsylvania and has one kid.
Yep.
Almost a year? No, a year. No, I got it. How do you stay motivated in the gym, working out, fitness, whatever, if you don't have a workout partner? So, legitimate question, really good one to think about. You know, obviously, you can go one way and be like, hey, just freaking suck it up and do it.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Just get to work and put in the work yourself. But, another note, it's not the best answer. And I know there's some better things that can keep you motivated and
Thoughtful.
things to inspire and motivate maybe and change your perspective or even your overall bigger like purpose and vision of why fitness is important, why you should do it, why do you want to do it, what gets you excited about working out like fitness, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it sucks. Maybe you never really enjoyed working out and doing fitness. But a couple of different points that, and that's the thing is like everyone's different. So all these here, some may apply to you, some may not apply to you because our personality and character, personality is the biggest thing, affects how we do a lot of things in life, right? Some of us are motivated by fear. Some of us are motivated by giving ourselves a reward. Like after working out, you know, I earned a Frosty or some ice cream or hamburger, you know?
Work out for a week.
Yeah, you know, make it a fun, like
Or
enjoyable reward.
Like a good reward, like buy yourself a new pair of kicks to work out for a month.
I get to shoot the bow like today because I worked out. You know, I'm just thinking of Aaron. It's nice to shoot. So something like that. I mean, a reward, giving yourself some kind of like thing that you can reward yourself with after putting in the work. You know, maybe that works for you. Maybe it's fear. Maybe it's not allowing yourself to do something unless you work out. The other thing I saw on the web was the trick that you can either sign up for an event. Actually, that's a pretty good one. Sign up for some kind of like, whether it's a trail run, a 5K, like a Tough Mudder, Spartan, CrossFit competition, like Ironman, some kind of like fitness challenge or something. It can be really anything. Like just sign up for that. You know, that alone is going to, a couple months ahead, whatever. That alone can help you, inspire you and motivate you to get in the gym because you don't want to get there and freaking suck and be the worst day of your life. You know, you want to get there and crush it, right? So that can be one. And also, you can, this one guy said, what you do is you find a friend and you pay them, you give them $1,000. And the trick is that you have some kind of standard or thing that you have to work, that you have to accomplish, whether it's an event. So you sign up for a Spartan and you give them $1,000, and if you complete that event, or whether it's a showing or like a powerlifting competition or something, you complete that, you get your $1,000 back. If you don't, your friend gets to keep the money.
Dang, that's good. You want to get disciplined real fast. That would work.
You know, so it doesn't. You don't have to like win the competition.
We can be those guys.
You don't have to win. You don't have to like do
this.
great or anything like that. It's just if you complete what you said you were gonna do, Like,
we'll be $1,000 friends.
yeah, I'd be down with that.
Hey,
There you go.
yeah.
And it doesn't have to be 1,000. I mean,
Well,
make it big though. Make it something that's kind of scary that you don't want to lose. Like $100. Like for me, $100, I feel like it's a lot.
Yeah, I would. Well,
I don't want to just throw away $100 just because I was
also,
lazy
like,
and not
fitness.
wanting to
so
do stuff. But
would also you'd have to think of something you don't like to do because we like fitness, so it's easy for us.
right. It can be anything that makes you nervous, or whether it's public speaking, or writing a book or something like that. Like something that you have to accomplish, and if you don't, boom, they get to keep the money.
So would you would you do $100 and every day for a month you had to do public speaking somewhere?
Would I do that? I don't know if I would do that. I mean, that could be a thing.
That's what I'm saying. Would you do it though, or would you
I would have to think
just
about
bail?
it.
Like, would you commit to it and then bail halfway through?
If I committed to it, I would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for $100, I would. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It
Those are
depends.
good. Those
Depends what the public speak. It just has to be any public.
Those are good. I like those.
What was the other ones I was thinking of?
There's also like
Yeah.
thinking of your family, and if you got kids, and wanting to be able to be active with them when they're older and doing things with them. Goals are good. Goals are always good. Like,
Monthly challenge.
yeah, that's what I was gonna
Like-
say. Like in a month, lose so much weight or gain so much weight or
Yeah.
build muscle, whatever your goals are. Get to a certain body fat percentage. I don't know what your goals are. Which I should probably write some down.
I'll throw this out there too. If you want to Google CompTrain website, they have workout of the day, like just posted
All the time. Easy.
So,
easy workout.
and I think that can be a really crucial thing for you to do is having a fitness program, having something that you know what you're doing when you go to the gym. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to write it up. You don't have to, whatever. It's already laid out. You're setting yourself up for success.
And you go to the gym. Don't think that going to the gym for somebody that doesn't have somebody to work out with. The only reason you're going to the gym is to put some work in. You're not there to chill. You're not there to hang out. Even if you're going with friends, it's good to keep that mentality. But it's also nice to it's kind of a nice breather to get in there with the boys or whatever and work out. And it's fun. But if you're not there to, don't waste the time. Just go in there, get it done. Then you're done. Freaking done.
Well, I think the biggest thing with a workout partner that helps is, for me anyway, not necessarily the time in the gym, it's the actual getting to the gym.
Yeah.
Right? Because that person's there, like they're gonna talk to you and be like, hey, where were you at? Like, someone is there expecting you, right?
Well, that and
whether you sign up for a class or whatever.
That and like for you, Taylor and I, we want to do a competition together. So you can't freaking slack off, or we're not gonna want to do a competition with you.
AKA this guy.
What?
Sorry.
It was just today. I needed another recovery day.
The other thing with setting yourself up for success,
That's good, buddy.
like lay out like stuff the night before, like whether it's a gym bag or your shorts, tank top, shirt, whatever, pre-workout. Like put it all out there. That way, or if you do it in the evening, put it at the front door, before you go to work. That way you get home, you're reminded like, oh, gym time. Like, I gotta get to the gym. That's right, So put little like cues, little like reminders, put it in your schedule, like make it an actual appointment. Just put it in there and being like, it reminds you, and that time is set aside to do fitness, put into work. And
I don't think being driven by fear in this situation is all bad. Necessarily, like a fear of depending where you're at. So if your goal is to get a six-pack, that's not going to necessarily be driven by fear. But if your goal is to not gain weight, you can use that fear of gaining weight to drive you to the gym. I don't think that's bad.
yeah,
I don't think that's bad.
sure. Yeah.
Whatever your goals are, write down goals. Write down goals. Got to. And the best thing is to find with somebody.
Yeah, I mean that's
search it out.
definitely-
Like search it, frick it out.
And sometimes you just have to be
Meet
bold
somebody in
and
the gym.
put it out there and be like, hey, you know, do you want to?
Yeah, make
meet
a
up?
Facebook post. Like, hey, who wants to go to the gym? Start going to the gym with me and freaking day and day and day.
Who knows? Might not get anybody, but you might.
Might
get
not.
someone.
It's worth a shot
All
because
you need
it's
is
always
one
better to have somebody.
Yeah. Or, you know, CrossFit. That's
CrossFit.
you know,
it's always
classes.
awesome.
That keeps you accountable. You got people there and that are working out together and getting after it. And
And it's fun.
if it's not for you, that's fine, but it could be an option. So
Yep.
try it out.
The community aspect and getting people and getting yourself there is
You
always
don't have to have any experience or weightlifting or anything like that.
Nah, man.
Weightlifting, like there's modifications and scaled options for anybody. You know, from grandpa that's 85 years old to, you know, anybody.
Insert CrossFit ad here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
Good stuff.
just seek it out and
Freaking sick.
do it. Just do fitness because it's important. Like our
Stay
bodies
healthy.
are made to move. Like we're not made to
Be healthy.
just be stationary.
To work
So,
your heart, you need to work that heart.
however you do it, just get it done. So,
Get it done.
so there you go.
So it's supposed to get like up in the high 90s or mid 90s tomorrow afternoon. Then it's supposed to rain tomorrow afternoon. So be done for some spring weather again.
Hey,
Anyway,
it's what it is. It's hot. What are you gonna do about it?
it's
Can't change it.
summertime. It's expected.
Can't change it. Deal with it.
Adapt.
Adapt and overcome.
Alright,
Be better.
cool. I'm gonna go work on
All right, signing off.
Keys.
Final thoughts. Unoffended heart. Don't get
Unoffended
offended.
heart.
Okay.
Easier said than done, but work on it.
Research. If you're gonna complain about something, get out there, make a difference, and make change yourself. Don't look to somebody else to make the change.
Or
if you want to see,
or
do it yourself. Take ownership.
or make some sort of comment on Facebook being pissed off. That doesn't change anything.
Yeah.
No need for that.
If you're gonna vote, vote. If not, shut up. Don't talk about it.
Nobody wants your opinion if you never wrote it. If you don't vote,
Fitness. Figure out goals.
I'm definitely voting
Make them
this year.
attainable.
That's all I'm saying.
Reward yourself. Put some money out there because money can drive you to many things. So make it work for you.
Stray as well.
Find a workout partner if you can. Join a class. Do something that makes you uncomfortable.
It is so important for you to work your heart and stay fit. That's what I'm saying. Do it.
Your heart. Made of fuels. All right, we out. Thanks, guys, for supporting us and giving us some questions.
Thanks, guys.
We appreciate you guys. So,
Every one of you that likes, comments, and shares and views and all those things. And if you want to, it'd be awesome if you guys liked, shared, and commented more.
and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
YouTube. The tubular.
My TikTok too, if you want.
Oh my gosh.
Joel Stoffer. I got a lot of fitness stuff, so hey, TikTok. That's where it's at. Anyway, that was a little side note, little plug.
Anyway.
Kellogg does not have TikTok.
No.
It's alright. He doesn't do it.
Find me
Hey.
on Instagram.
Have a great week. We'll speak at you later.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, FlexiBro.
Oh, shout out to our sister-in-law Bev for making us these FlexiBro t-shirts for our birthdays.
Freaking dope.
They're freaking sick.
Freaking doper.
Thank you, Bev. You're the best.
Dopester.
Go for
Anyway,
it.
we out.
Don't even know her.
What the?
Instead of blessing to please these people, I'm gonna bless the